The moment the paycheck stopped, her love began to expire. She didn't cry. She didn't panic. She opened her phone and searched for a divorce lawyer. What she didn't know was that the man she was leaving was watching everything. And this moment was the test. The house didn't change. Same walls, same furniture, same silence. But something had left. Purpose. Kola Adeyemi sat at the dining table long after the sun went down, staring at a cup of tea he hadn't touched. The house in Lekki, Lagos hummed faintly, air conditioner, refrigerator, distant traffic. He had lost his job that morning. Or at least, that's what his wife believed. The call came at 9:17 a.m. Kola stepped into the stairwell at his office, phone pressed to his ear, expression unreadable. "We'll proceed with the restructure," the voice said. "You're officially off payroll starting today." Kola closed his eyes. "Understood," he replied calmly. No argument. No begging. No panic. When he returned home early, his wife Tomi Adeyemi noticed immediately. "You're back already?" she asked, surprised. He nodded. "They let me go?" Tomi didn't hug him. She didn't ask how he felt. She asked one question. "So, what's the plan?" Kola studied her face. There was concern there. But not fear. Calculation. "I'll figure it out," he said. She nodded slowly. And that was the moment everything changed. Once, they were admired. Kola was a senior systems strategist for a multinational firm, quiet, brilliant, disciplined. Tomi was elegant, social, deeply invested in appearances. They met when Kola already had momentum. Trips. Comfort. Security. Tomi fell in love with the stability. She told herself it was love. The first week without a paycheck passed quietly. Kola cooked more. Cleaned more. Spoke less. Tomi watched him like an accountant watches a failing business. "Have you applied anywhere?" she asked on day 5. "Yes." "How many interviews?" "None yet." Her lips pressed together. That's not reassuring. 2 weeks in, Tomi stopped pretending. At dinner with friends, she laughed a little too loudly when someone asked what Kola did for work. "He's in transition," she said. Kola smiled politely. Under the table, his phone buzzed. A message. Phase 1 complete. He didn't check it. What Tomi didn't know was this. Kola hadn't lost his job. He had stepped away, temporarily, from a company he helped build. A company preparing to go public. Before the final phase, Kola needed clarity. Not about money. About loyalty. By week 3, Tomi began sleeping earlier. By week 4, she stopped asking questions. By week 5, she stopped hiding her disappointment. "This isn't what I signed up for," she said one night, standing in the doorway. Kola looked up from his laptop. "What did you sign up for?" She hesitated. "Stability." "You're not the man I married anymore," Tomi said. Kola closed the laptop. "No," he replied quietly. "I'm the same man. The circumstances changed." She shook her head. Circumstances reveal people. He didn't argue. The search history on Tomi's phone was clear. Divorce lawyer Lekki. Division of Assets Nigeria. Spousal support eligibility. Kola saw it later that night. He didn't confront her. He saved the screenshot. When the divorce papers arrived, Tomi didn't soften her voice. "I think this is best for both of us," she said. Kola read the document slowly. She watched him, waiting for tears. Waiting for pleading. Waiting for fear. He simply nodded. "If that's what you want." Her relief was immediate. She never asked why he wasn't panicking. Why he didn't fight. Why he seemed prepared. She mistook calm for defeat. That night, Kola stood alone on the balcony, Lagos lights blinking below. He dialed a number. Phase 2, he said. Proceed. The voice on the other end replied. She fired. Yes. Silence. Then she failed. Kola hung up. The test was almost over. She thought he lost his job. She didn't know he was testing her loyalty. And she had just revealed everything. Divorce doesn't always arrive with shouting. Sometimes it comes quietly. In folded papers. Clean signatures. And relief disguised as strength. Tommy slept better that night. Kola didn't sleep at all. She packed efficiently. No tears. No hesitation. Just suitcases, heels, perfume bottles, and silence. This doesn't have to be messy, she said, standing by the door. We can be adults. Kola nodded. I agree. That calm unsettled her. She paused. You're okay with this? Yes. She waited, hoping for something. Regret. Fear. A crack. Nothing came. And so she left. The moment the door closed, Kola exhaled slowly. Not in pain. In clarity. He picked up his phone. Phase 2, observation. Months earlier, before the job loss, Kola had sat in a boardroom overlooking Victoria Island. The company he co-founded was preparing for a major move. Public listing. Valuation projections in billions. One board member asked a simple question. Who do you trust when the pressure comes? Kola didn't answer. Because he wasn't sure. Money reveals nothing. Absence does. So he made a choice. A quiet leave. A controlled narrative. A temporary disappearance from success. And he watched. Tommy didn't waste time. Within weeks, her social media shifted. New apartment. New branches. New captions. Choosing peace. Soft life energy. Friends congratulated her. You're glowing, one said. Tommy smiled. I just outgrew the situation. She never said his name. The courtroom smelled like paper and polish. Tommy sat upright, composed. Kola arrived alone. No designer suit. No grand entrance. Just quiet confidence. Her lawyer spoke first. Madam seeks equitable distribution of marital assets and spousal support due to sudden unemployment. Tommy didn't look at Kola. She didn't need to. She believed she had already won. The judge turned to Kola. Mr. Adeyemi, do you contest the claims? Kola stood. No, Your Honor. A murmur moved through the room. Tommy finally looked at him. Surprised. Relieved. Then Kola's lawyer stood. Your Honor, we request permission to submit a sealed financial disclosure. The judge nodded. Proceed. The envelope hit the desk with a soft thud. Tommy frowned. She hadn't seen this before. The judge opened the envelope. Paused. Adjusted his glasses. Then paused again. The silence stretched. The judge looked up. Mr. Adeyemi, is this accurate? Yes, Your Honor. The judge leaned back slowly. Court will take a brief recess. Gasp filled the room. Tommy's heart pounded. What was that? She whispered to her lawyer. Her lawyer didn't answer. In the hallway, whispers spread. Numbers. Ownership percentages. Projected valuations. Tommy overheard fragments. IPO. Major shareholder. Trust holdings. Her stomach dropped. She turned to Kola. What is going on? He met her eyes for the first time in weeks. You never asked, he said calmly. Back in court, the judge spoke plainly. Mr. Adeyemi is not unemployed. He is a co-founder and majority stakeholder in a private firm pending public listing. Tommy froze. The judge continued. The temporary leave was voluntary. Her lawyer shifted uncomfortably. Tommy's breath caught. That's not, she started. The judge raised a hand. Furthermore, the timing of the divorce filing raises concerns. Opportunistic. The word landed like a verdict. No spousal support granted. Tommy's eyes widened. Asset division limited to documented joint property only. Her hands trembled. The judge closed the file. Some assets are not communal. He looked directly at her. And loyalty is not one of them. Outside the courthouse, cameras waited. But Tommy walked past them, head down. Messages flooded her phone. Friends asking questions. Family demanding answers. The narrative she built collapsed in real time. 2 weeks later. Headlines everywhere. Tech firm co-founder returns ahead of historic IPO. Photos of cola-filled screens. Confident. Composed. Unbothered. Tommy saw it on her phone. Her hands shook. That night, she typed a message. I didn't know. If I had known. The reply came quickly. That was the point. She stared at the screen. Then the typing bubble disappeared. Blocked. Kola stood in his office, city lights glowing. The test was over. Not because he won, but because he learned. Love that depends on comfort is not love. It's convenience. And convenience disappears the moment the paycheck does. She thought she left a man who had lost everything. She didn't realize. She walked away from the only asset that mattered.